So it's the mid to late 1980s and you get a new toy from Grandma. You think maybe some Garbage Pail Kids, Madballs, or even a Matchbox or Hot Wheels car. But when you open the package, you pull out the toy and take a peek at what gift she gave you, and it's a little skateboarder, and the skateboard even rolls, but something is off. This little skater looks like it's been through hell, and the worst part is you have no idea that your parents and teachers have not seen this new toy yet. But they will, because these were not just cute little skateboarders, these were the Skateboard Smack-Ups. Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome back to Macabre'Gorium Labs presents School of Boredom, a showcase of things likely forgotten, quickies. My name is Bats, and I'll be your guide today as we discuss today's topic, the Skateboard Smack-Ups, Accidental Fun. So, in 1986, Playtime Toys would release a new toy into the market. Of course, this new toy would align with other gross-out toys from the era. You know, gross-out toys like Madballs, My Pet Monster, Garbage Pail Kids, and the many others that are out there that I will probably cover at some point, if I haven't already. This one was different, and you know what makes them different? These ones were considered extremely violent. But these are just rolling toy figurines. They function just like many other toy cars and other rolling toys. So what was so violent? Did the toys try to convince you to do horrible things like some sort of deranged nightmare version of Toy Story? Oh right, it was the 1980s. They probably had dangerous chemicals or small parts that could really hurt a kid if they played with them wrong. Right? Nope. Turns out it was the designs. That's right, these little figures of skateboarders would show each one having suffered some kind of terrible accident. So let's take a look at them now. In total, Playtime made 12 of the original Skateboard Smack-Ups characters and 1 motorized character. I should mention that while information in general on this toy was extremely hard to find, I did discover that each one of the figures except for the motorized one came with its own little rhyme. First up, Ronnie Roadkill. Little Ronnie Roadkill skated through town, running down raccoons. Isn't he a clown? Isn't he a clown? He has a dead raccoon's bunghole over his head. And this was one of the tamest of all of the figures, except for maybe Amy Asphalt. Amy Asphalt. Amy says, look before you leap, and avoid all roads, bridges, and overpasses that are under construction. They can ruin your day. First of all, that isn't really a rhyme, and second of all, being covered in tar in comparison is still very tame to some of the rest of these. Moving on. Tony Traffic Cone. Traffic cones have their place, but why are they always in Tony's face? I can tell you from experience, you should not ride a skateboard like that. However, that's a story from my partner channel, Bats from the Grave, link below. Let's move on to the next one. Carry Car Door. Carry, quite contrary. Why were you in a flush? You didn't look where you were going, now your face is mush. So this girl skated into a car door with such ferocious power that it literally broke the car door off the hinges? How is it even possible? You know what? Moving on. Sammy Stop Sign. Sammy Stop Sign is his name, and it is his claim to fame. Sammy runs down everyone, and he thinks it's loads of fun. I don't even know where to start here. So apparently, Sammy hit a stop sign so hard that it wrapped around his neck. And to top it off, he picked up a poor stray cat to come along for the ride. What the hell is that? You know what? Up next, Wally Wallbanger. Wally huffed and Wally puffed. Wally tried every day to knock down each wall that got in his way. So that kid was strong enough to break through a brick wall? I've never heard of anybody skating so fast that that would even come close to happening, especially if he wasn't wearing any protective gear. Let's move on. Betty Bumpers. Betty Bumpers is a fright, and she bends bumpers with all her might. And Lois Lowbranch. Sticks and stones will break my bones, but branches will never harm me. They just wrap around my neck, my, how they alarm me. Next up, Rich stitched. Rich the Stitch, the skateboard blitz, darted around the corner, hit a wall 10 feet tall. A stitch in time saves 9. That rhyme was awful. And I'm going to say I think he's a mummy, and that's why he looks like that. Wait, is that blood? What if I told you that was not the worst one that's going to show up in this video? Up next, Patty Plate Glass. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Holy crap! That's pretty grotesque, but I wouldn't exactly say it's violent. Unlike the last two, Tammy Tailpipe. Tammy Tailpipe, racing round the bend. Swallowed a muffler, now her voice is at an end. Swallowed a muffler? More like impaled. And look at her, she's inflated. How the hell does that even work? Moving on to the last of the figures, Timmy Tire Track. And those big wheels keep on rolling along. Keep them rolling. Okay, that's ridiculous. And maybe a little violent, but come on! And there was one motorized figure. Manny Manhole. Get your minds out of the gutters, you bunch of weirdos. This is the only motorized figure from this line of toys. According to the box, it will go forward, do wheelies, and change direction after bouncing off of a wall. This one is very, very rare. As a matter of fact, I searched just today while filming this as of June 2024, and I could only find one. And it's on eBay. And if you want to get it for yourself, it'll cost you a whopping $1,019.98 United States plus tax. And while a high price, it is fair enough given that most people don't even know it exists. Okay, so these toys may have depicted a few accidents, albeit in comically over-exaggerated ways. But these things felt to me just like the Garbage Pail Kids, only skateboarders. And if you're wondering why I mentioned that these toys were considered violent, there is a reason. Apparently, PTAs, or Parent-Teacher Associations, and the entire country of Australia were so offended by these gross-out toys and the violence they portrayed that they got them banned. PTA groups got them banned from schools, homes, and in some cases, even entire areas, while Australia just banned them altogether. But these two entities couldn't take on the Skateboard Smack-Ups on their own. No way, because according to the toy's very own wiki, they used a power only the most desperate call upon in the most trying of times. Something you use when there is no other option. They used moms. After that, the toy company stopped production on the Skateboard Smack-Ups and was sold to Tyco, and as hard as I looked, I couldn't find any of the designers of these toys. So if you're out there watching this video and you're one of the designers, please get in touch with me, I have some questions. I did own one of these as a kid, and my mom didn't have a problem with it. In fact, the bottom of the package even clearly states, "We recommend that when using skateboards or any sporting equipment, proper safety equipment should be worn and safety procedures followed." You can find them on sites like eBay, but like usual, they're anything but affordable, ranging anywhere from $15 to $200 dues depending on several factors. Like I said, these things were actually pretty cool. Stupid as hell, but pretty cool. But now you know what I think, I've just gotta ask. Did you ever own any of the Skateboard Smack-Ups? If so, which one was your favorite? If not, what was your favorite childhood toy? Have any comments or other favorite memories or stories? Did I forget to include something? Or maybe you have a suggestion for a future video. Maybe you just want to drop in and say hi. Either way, I look forward to hearing from you. And with that, unfortunately, we've come to the end of another School of Boredom Quickie. I've been your host, Pats, and today we talked about the Skateboard Smack-Ups, Accidental Fun. Be sure to check back next time because you never know what we have in store. And as usual, think for yourselves, be excellent to each other, and of course, keep it creepy. Do you remember when people weren't offended over every little thing? Hey, thanks for checking out our video. If you enjoyed this one and would like to see more of our weird, creepy, odd, eccentric, or strange content as soon as it comes out, please feel free to click like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more. We'll see you later. Keep it creepy.